Let's talk about that moment when you're 99% done with a track and it suddenly hits you. It ain't cutting it. Like, it's pants. It's like you've spent hours on a masterpiece only to realise you've been painting on a napkin. Honestly, there's nothing more soul-crushing than spending hours, days, weeks on something, pouring your heart into it, thinking you've made something really special, and then bang, reality check, this ain't it. And I get it, because we've all been there, spending way too much time trying to polish a track that should have been dashed a while ago. But here's the real kicker. We get so caught up in trying to salvage these mediocre ideas that we end up stuck chasing perfection in something that was never meant to be perfect in the first place. Instead of moving on, we cling to this mess, hoping we can turn it around. Spoiler alert, most of the time you can't. Finishing tracks is hands down the hardest part of any creative process, especially when there are no deadlines pushing you to wrap it up. Without that pressure, it's easy to keep tinkering, to get stuck in this endless loop of tweaking and doubting until you've wasted days, weeks, months on something that's just not good enough. But here's the thing, the more time you spend stuck on the less time you have for the So maybe the key isn't about perfecting every single track, but knowing when to cut your losses and move on to something that actually excites you. At the end of the day, creativity is not about getting it perfect. It's about momentum, finding those gems and letting go of the pish. So, finish the track if you can, scrap it if you need to, but whatever you do, keep moving, because the next idea could be the one.